vert. Got that 214 on my shirt. Added 7 cause I always put in work. 24/7, let me kill the verse.
Organized Sound Podcast, welcome back. I'm your host Mahit Balde, and today I have in the building Giles, Kevin Giles. What's happening?
How you doing?
Big Bowzer.
No, Big Bowzer.
Representing Springfield 413.
Yes.
How you doing today, bro?
Good.
All right.
Feeling very positive.
Very positive. You showed me a lot of.
Very motivated.
We've got a lot of ideas in the building. We got a lot of music coming out. We got a lot of things to progress this Springfield 413 Massachusetts music scene.
Yes.
So tell us about your rise. First of all, tell us about your childhood, just growing up. You're not originally from Springfield.
No, I'm not originally from Springfield. I was born in Colorado Springs actually. So I'm originally like West Coast, like all in that area. So I moved down here when I was like 6 or 7 because of family, and then I met my boy De La, which is basically my brother. I met him when I was in middle school. So and then after
that was where?
That was Chestnut Middle School, Springfield, Mass.
Yo, man, let him know. Let him know.
What year?
P-Town.
Plainfield stuff.
This was 2007, 2008. I moved down here when I was it was like 2004, 2003. So my elementary years was whack. Let's not talk about that.
Boy, you got into skateboarding.
I did get into skateboarding.
And then you met all of us.
I got into skateboarding when middle school, actually 8th grade. Me and Frankie purchased our first skateboards, and then I met Kyle. Introduced, this is my man's.
Junction days.
Junction days. Bring to us today.
I brought
your manager.
Kyle, basically my manager.
That's
like me and him really like. I come to him with all my ideas. Every single idea I have, I do come to him with.
Good or bad?
Good or bad.
Good or bad.
And
we've all had.
Because he's very focused. At a young age, I noticed he was very focused. I've been on my own since I was 16, you feel me? So, like, I had to be a grown-up early. And I noticed that he was focused like I was focused. So, like, me and him, like, low-key had to bring everybody up onto that level in order for everybody to get focused correctly. This is why I respect him. This is really, like, this is, like, blood. No bullshit. This is really, like, basically blood, like. So this is someone I can trust with money, anything. This is a family, so I've known him this almost the same time I've known Frankie. I've just known Frankie like 2-3 years.
Me and Frankie were on Village Street, bro. Village Street,
De La
104, right up here, right up the street.
Facts, like I lived on Chapin Terrace. We literally right up the street, so
we rocked Van Horn Park.
Right, we was Van Horn Park in it. Junction, rest in peace, Junction. Rest in peace, Jake.
Rest in peace, Jake.
But we all the original people that I grew up with was Smoke 5,
which is Vontae.
Yeah.
De La.
You gotta break down these names because there's a big.
De La, which is Frankie.
Yes. De La's been on the podcast.
De La, shout out,
cool. I gotta pick him up in an hour.
Shout out to the whole dub scene,
Yeah, everybody's cool. Pasto's incredible. Pasto's an incredible voice.
We got some.
He's got some fire. Can we preview a song?
We got some heat. We got some.
Yeah.
You want to show them this? Like,
I want people to be like.
Show a snippet of the song.
I will.
Okay, right.
Yeah,
send me that footage. We'll put it
amazing.
Right
here. Now.
Facts. Me and Pasto got some heat coming. Coming out my shell a little bit, so hopefully I like
those
it.
boundaries.
But
showing that child.
Yeah, like so
let's get it back. Let's reel it back in. The shouts are done. What was starting out in music like?
When I was in Colorado Springs, my father had me in a singing choir for the state, so I was very musically inclined early. So basically, like, I was singing. That was my first passion, was singing. Like, I always loved R&B. I grew up with my dad listening to Marvin Gaye, Biggie Smalls, you know what I'm saying, Slick Rick, Kumo D, you know, Luther Vandross, all the classics.
Okay.
And I loved it. I really did. Every time me and my dad were driving in the car, I'd always be in the passenger seat and he'd be playing my favorite music. So that's where I got the love and passion for music from. And then it just, you know, evolved from there. And I got kicked out of the choir because I wasn't paying attention, I guess. So then after that, I kept listening to music and I started singing myself. So I can do anything. I can rap, I can sing, I can fucking beatbox, excuse my language, you know what I mean? But I can basically do, I'm very talented, and I learned this myself. Like, I used to be bored in my room and I used to like just do things to pass the time, you know what I mean? Because I was always like I was always like a lonely kid, legit. Like, I always like just being by myself. I'm a Sagittarius, so I have no problem doing things by myself. So basically, just after that, I started.
Yeah, speak on recording your first song.
Yeah.
Or fast forwarding to the
fast forwarding the time. During high school, my sophomore year, me and De La, because me and him went to the same school, Sci Tech, on State Street. Me and him were in this rap group called Illuminati. I got it tattooed on me. It consists of Wise, which is David Martinez.
Damn! Shout out David Martinez.
You know, Del Cap, Delta, which is Deontay, De La, me, and Marcus, and we all were really good. Like, we were actually really good. Like, we had the whole school listen to us freestyle at lunch. Like, it was lit. It really was lit. Like, we was known. Like, I don't want to say we was the popular kids, but we was just known. Like, everybody knew we could spit. So I recorded at my boy T Gibbs' studio. This was like back in 2009, late 2009, early 2010, behind Eastfield Mall in the projects.
Ooh, yep.
But in the projects, you know. Shout out my boy T Gibbs, man.
Eastfield Mall days.
You need to go back. You need to go back to producing. He used to be my producer, like, for all of us, and then he stopped or whatever because he had kids or whatever, you know, life situations.
Right.
But that's where I recorded my first song.
Your first stuff. So talk about this original link up and some stories, because you really are the connector in a lot of these songs that all these people you mentioned were making.
Alright, so everybody knew me as Slow Mo Kev when I first started.
That's how I knew you as
Slow Mo
when you started rapping.
Oh man.
Yo, I don't know, I was just really passionate back then. So like, everybody I knew did some type of music.
Yeah.
And I knew this kid from my 4th period class, English senior year. His name was Jordan. And he made beats, he produced, he lived with people. Yeah. He made beats, he produced, he lived with people who made music like him or whatever. So he told me, he was like, yo, I got a studio in my house, come through. So one day I hit him up, I'm like, yo, you were serious about that studio? I'm trying to come through. I'm trying to be in Delta with me. So me and Delta went and we made our song called Sahara Pie Dream. That was the second song that I ever made that I actually dropped. And that actually got some views. It got like 500-600 views. Now this was back then when YouTube first started popping.
Okay.
So like
what's the year?
This was about 2010, late 2010.
Okay.
So this is all around the same time while I was still in high school. It was great. This was like summertime. So this is when we got out of school. So then a couple days later, my boy Natna Mandela, shout out to him. I hit him up and told him to come through too, because he also knows Jordan, and him and Jordan was networking through Twitter and shit. So he ended up coming over, and it was me, Delta, and Natna. And then I told Frankie, and then everybody else started coming. Tones, shout out Tones. We had everybody, Market. We had everybody in Springfield that's making music right now. Literally was in one house, just recorded. It was like some Wu-Tang stuff. Like it was the village. So that's how I really got everybody together.
That's dope.
It was love. It was all love.
Everybody knows you from way
Everybody
back.
knows me. Everybody knows me.
And so, did you mention that this music all disappeared? There was a certain amount of music that it was piling up. There was a good stockpile, but you don't have it anymore.
Like, all right,
what happened there?
We were doing a lot of features. To be honest, like it was like when I said it was a Wu-Tang thing, it really was. Like we had 4 or 5 people on the track, 3-4 people on the track, and I was on every track. But when Jordan had to move out, we were actually there the day he moved out. He got kicked out, so like we lost a lot of his stuff. He had to leave a lot of his stuff behind, and he ended up leaving like his hard drive and shit. So we lost a lot of his music. So we went from Jordan's to Notna's, because Notna ended up making a studio at his house. So that was another place where I brought people together too. And then I lost music there because for whatever I think his computer crashed or whatever. So he had to get a brand new laptop and we couldn't recover none of it. So, it is what it is, but I had a lot of music out a long time ago. I just never dropped it. And the music I did drop was so old. Like I had a video out 2011, 2012, like with everybody in it. Wise is in the video, T Gibbs is in the video, Notna's in the video, Delta's in the video, Frankie's in the video, like De La, like been done this. Like I was the first person to call people from CT to come do a video for me. Like I'm telling you, there's a lot of things that I've done, low key. Like I'm the type of person who assigns.
Word. So let's talk about right now, baby.
Right now.
What do you got coming? What are you working on?
Now, I'm working on my project, Dark Stouts and Iced Coffee.
We really do this iced coffee.
We really do this life.
We drink.
That's so New England.
We
really
double.
do this.
We drink
You told me
double
that
styrofoam coffee cups with toasted almonds, 4 pumps. But
That's Dunkin'. That's Dunkin'. I don't.
you know what I'm saying? I fuck with the Starbucks too.
4
so
pumps.
but
Yeah.
it is the Dunkin' way. That's where it really originated from.
That's how we do it.
Word.
The project consists of me, De La, Pasto, and Mello. Mellow Sad.
Mela, sad.
Mellow Sad.
Friend to the
Pasto's
show.
incredible.
Shout out.
Pasto's
Pasto's
got
a boy. Respect Pasto.
Yeah, and everybody's in the same camp.
Everybody's dope. I mean, like
Everybody's
Melo's
in the
voice
same
is
camp.
incredible.
You know what I mean? Everybody's on point. Like this.
Yeah, everybody's really with it.
It's going to be a 6 or 7 track project.
Okay.
It's going to have 3 interludes. It's going to have 1 or 2 singles. Like I'm trying to make this a body of work.
I hope the song that I heard becomes a single.
Which song?
It might.
What's
The
it
one
called?
with Pasta.
I don't even
I don't
know
even
what
have.
Oh, we don't have a name
I don't
for it
even
yet.
have a
Yeah, there's
name
no name.
for it.
On a potion, boy. You a lonely boy. You a phony boy. You don't know me, boy. So don't hold me, boy. I got all this squad. I got all this cake. I can fuck with bitches. Cause the ass is fake. Y'all hoes can't relate. Boosting cancer rates. I must populate. Whipping the pot when I get it. Young Smokey doing the dishes. Swerving the pot when I mix it. Young nigga counting them digits. For all my ways so you miss it. Predicting the future like Cribson. I know game ain't blood crippin'. Pouring no four when it's misty. Pussy be wet like it's misty. Toasted on me, coffee sipping. Back with dirt, so when I'm ripping. OG got me seeing different. Fuck with me, I take your misses. She don't know what she missing. She be choosing cause I'm different. Money bit like Peter Griffin. Pop a ceiling, then I'm tipping. Any rim and nothing different. Pop a bean and then I'm lifting. I just,
You trippin', we be sippin'. Flip to the field like a Simpson. Pussy be looking like grillin'. Postin' a cook cotton chicken. Walk through the door and I'm stunning. Fanny packet full of hundreds. You ain't bummin' how I'm bummin'. Smokey smoking all the dope. Bowzer pullin', getting bucket. Syrup got a nigga bustin'. OG pack smellin' musty. Rolling green like I'm lucky. Waist deep in the cutty. Waist deep in the cutty.
No name for it.
I like that song for Halloween.
I would
I'm
love.
gonna
You know
tell you
what?
that. And that's kind of soon.
You gave me
but
inspiration.
I like that
actually,
song
and you
for
know what?
Halloween.
The beat
Because you
has
could throw a
spooky
third beat on
to
there
it.
and have a little Halloween.
I think
in
that'd
your
be
mind
dope.
for it.
And the person who's producing it, the whole thing, is Ninth Card, aka Felonies.
Yes.
Ninth card.
Unknown
His name's
Gang.
Ninth Card, Unknown
Unknown
Gang. You know that's
Unknown Gang.
That's our clique. Unknown Gang, Dub C.
Word.
That's us. So you know what I mean? Well, that's definitely
That's the family.
That's the family. Unknown Gang and Dub C, man. So I have that project coming out. I have I'm shooting a video for 2000 Froze with Smokey.
That's
Okay.
Have you heard that yet?
Maybe not.
That's the one that
He
we
played. He
performed
played,
at the
he
Amateur.
played
Yes.
me one in
That's
in
what-
like your room.
Yep, that's the one that we
Okay.
made. That one that's gonna be coming out in the next couple
When's that
weeks.
dropping?
In the next couple
That
weeks.
next couple weeks. All right.
And that's
Fire.
also produced by Ninth Card.
That link is now in the
Fire.
description.
Facts. And that
Facts.
also is produced by Ninth Card. He does videos also, so
Ninth Card
he
all
is,
over it.
he really is.
Yo,
he
he's
is-
next up for an interview
I'm telling
on the
you.
Organized Sound.
Yo.
For
He is
real.
he's the
I'm a
focus
fan.
behind me and Smokey's music careers, to be
Please.
honest. That man has done everything for us.
He is an incredible
We get
person.
free studio time. He gives us free beats. Like
And he's got it set up.
he's sick, bro. He can do everything. Like that's
His
the only
clothing.
person I know that can do anything as clothing brands. Like we got so much shit coming, bro. We really have a lot of
We
good
do
positive
this.
things coming.
Mm.
And like the craziest thing about it is I didn't think I was gonna be doing this a year ago. Like
A
legit.
year ago.
A year
Where was
ago.
your mind a year ago?
My mind a year ago
Froze.
was like
Froze.
that was in a deep spot, bro. I was jumping from house to house.
I don't even want to laugh. This is so serious.
Nah, it's serious.
True,
It's
it
serious.
sounds cold,
I was
bro.
jumping from house to house, yo. I was really on my like depressive shit. I was listening to Kurt Cobain for like a month straight. Like I was really like music is my life. If I didn't have music, I'd probably be dead, bro. For real, for real. And, like,
Right.
you known me forever, bro. Like
I've known you.
forever. Like
Really?
yeah, I've known him. Those Yu-Gi-Oh stuff.
At
like,
least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like I've been through a lot, man, and this is now the focus, and it's going to be the drive.
It's a
gonna-
beautiful
It's gonna
thing.
get me out of here.
This is. Yeah, I'm
I'm going to New York in like a
this
couple
is life
weeks
for-
also to
all of us.
produce out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to learn some. I'm trying to learn how to produce also.
Word. Yo, okay. Let's talk about the creative process and get more into that. What is something that you're doing, or that you think needs to be done in this atmosphere that people aren't doing?
Okay, so one thing that I'm doing when it comes to my creative process, music-wise, is when I make a song like I'm writing a paragraph. I do my rough draft, and then I do my final.
So you're taking them back to school.
So I really am like when I make a song, I'll come up with the flow, I'll come up with the scheme, beat and all that. I'll rap over the beat, and then I'll listen to the song for like 2, 3 days, 4 days straight, a week straight, however long it takes, until I come up with a final draft of that flow. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm not biting nobody flows. I'm making brand new ones. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm coming with somebody that was never came with. I'm coming with some serious shit for real. So it's like when you really focus on what you need to do, you can do anything. You know what I mean? So that's what I put into my music. I really want to make sure everything's a masterpiece. Every single thing I drop, I want to love myself. You know, I'm the type of person I'm tired of listening to other people's music. I want to listen to my music.
I think that's when I really realized that this was going somewhere serious. Is the fact Mello was playing the new Dubsy mixtape Weekend in Brooklyn in the car and bumping that, and I was
We've been bumping
like,
that for months.
I was like-
We've been bumping that for a long time now.
Like, yo, when
I was like,
first heard
I'd
that, I
rather just
had
listen to this
chills.
than
What's on the radio?
what's out.
Yes, I literally,
Straight
when
up.
I first listened to that, I had chills. Like, we listened to the whole thing in the car on our way to pick up shit for the studio, and I was bugging in the back seat. Like, I'm saying, like, yo, you guys made something serious. I said that I need to go to New York and get that same feeling. That's why I'm going to New York in a couple of weeks.
Catch this vibe, bro.
Yes, but yeah, and something that people should be doing is doing the same thing I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Focus on what you got to do. Make your rough draft and then make your final copy, because that's what me and Pasha did to make that song that I'm about to drop.
Yeah.
You know, snippets for or whatever. Because he came to me and was like, I don't like the way I came about it on the track. Let's redo the whole thing. And I was like, you know what? That's perfect, because I was thinking the same exact thing. Like, the track is hot, but we can make it better. It has
It's not
way
gonna be a
more
single
potential. Oh, it's gonna be a single.
Okay, so
but
it's
it's going
single and then your
it's
remix?
going to be a single for Dark South and Iced Coffee, so you might actually see that on Dark South and Iced Coffee.
Okay.
Really?
Yes.
And I think that's an important point you're making. You have to get the best song out of the other
'cause I want to
person.
make something
It's a
that everybody can
responsibility.
listen to. I want to make something
It's
that everybody can
accountability.
smoke to. I want to
Yeah.
make something that
We have
people,
accountability. That's
can
what
do stuff to actually, no, not, I want my music to have content. I want people to actually relate to my music. So.
Word. So let's take it to the business realm
Alright.
and talking about marketing of music, getting your awareness out there. What do you think is important on that front for 2017?
Marketing wise, you need to have a team behind you, because there's no way you're doing it by yourself. I mean, especially, me personally, I can't do it by myself.
Yeah.
Like I work 5 days a week. And I don't have weekends off, you know what I mean? So I'm really doing this during the week, randomly on Mondays and Tuesdays, and you know what I mean? Like I don't sleep, bro. Like ever since I've been doing this music stuff, I don't sleep. It's work after work, you know what I mean? But it's good work. It's work that I
Right.
enjoy, you know what I
You
mean?
have to.
Like, basically, it's just you just gotta stay focused.
And what's your favorite platforms for getting your music out there right now? Or what do you think you really want to put most of your effort into?
I'm really feeling Instagram right now. I think Instagram is the best platform to drop any type of social media for your music.
I
Like
feel
to get your music out
I feel like
there.
attention
That
is
and
definitely
YouTube
there.
because I don't know, I don't want to say Snapchat's falling off, but it kinda is. And Facebook's good, but Facebook's more personal. Like I feel like Twitter's another good spot that you can drop your music on too, because it's so easy to access. It's easy access to everybody. So like right now, what I would be doing is I would be dropping my music on like snippets or whatever media wise, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook maybe. Because Facebook you get a lot of clout like that too. And then what I want to start doing is I want to add on to my SoundCloud. I want to make the SoundCloud start popping. I don't know, that seems like it's kind of dying, but I still want to make sure that everybody has access to my music. So I'm going to try to drop it on Spotify, iTunes, all that stuff. Like, I'm trying to really get it out there. Like, I have plugs for that. So.
Perfect. I want to see that for you, bro.
No, I really am. Like,
let's drill into this Massachusetts music scene, Western Massachusetts, where we are. What do you want to see change with this community? What do you want to see evolve?
more support. I feel like my own city don't support anything that anybody does, and it's not just from music. Even when I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh, I used to really play Yu-Gi-Oh, like seriously.
Yeah,
I used to make.
bro,
I used
that's.
to make a
I'm
grand,
gonna make a lot of videos about that.
I'm really telling y'all.
Because
really
Yu-Gi-Oh develops the business mind.
Yes,
like
I
know
learned how to
the
hustle
economy.
from Yu-Gi-Oh. I learned how to make money off of Yu-Gi-Oh. I used to make like almost 2 G's a month just playing Yu-Gi-Oh. Like I played Sears, like I was on like amateur pro type shit. And I can tell you.
Where are you at for that? Because I'd
I can
say
still
almost
do it.
everybody in the crew put it down,
I'll
put it
do-
to the side,
I'll
because
do it to the side.
there's greater importance right
I can
now.
still do
you
it. Like,
see
I
yourself
have-
going back to it?
Bro, I have friends with pro players, and they tell me, yo, you should start playing again. But I'm like, yo, I'm trying to take my music more serious. So,
Yeah.
Like I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh before music.
That's what I'm at too.
You know what I mean? So
It's probably been
I
like
mean,
2
Yu-Gi-Oh
years
don't
since I
leave,
played.
but
It's gonna be there. That's
it's
exactly how I
It's
feel.
almost the exact same way with music and Yu-Gi-Oh, because Yu-Gi-Oh, we got so many stores because we had to come as a collective and say we need more spots to play.
And that
Because
was
before,
the community.
right, that was the
building of
community. But before, the community had no respect for nothing, and it was from our own players. And I feel like it's the same way with music. Like, I feel like you have to come off as a certain person in order for everybody to like your music. Like, everybody want to be harder, and everybody want to be a blood. Everybody want to do something. Everybody wants to be hard. Literally, everybody wants to be a thug. And if you're not coming off like that, or if you're not being portrayed as that, then you're not cool. Like I've been weird. Our whole clique been weird. Like I'm an anime nerd. Like
we thought of this word at the same time.
I could really break it down to you.
Weird.
Like, these people
Right, the style.
Right.
No, I think that
break it
style
down,
is
like,
going to be
bro,
appreciated.
I was wearing punk clothes and I was doing all this stuff in 8th grade, 9th grade. Like bro, we had bleached ripped jeans in 9th grade. Like, we've done this. All this stuff that's popular now, we've been done this. And it's crazy that I can literally say that, and I have proof behind it, though, because I don't want to say I'm a trendsetter.
Testify.
I don't want to say I'm a trendsetter.
Testify.
But I'm a trendsetter.
Come on now.
I've done a lot of things, bro.
Come on now.
A lot of things. But, like I'm saying,
Oh, wow.
regardless, people do not respect crafts in their own city, and that's sad. So I'm trying to change that. And that's why, you asked me about how I bring people together. That's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to bring everybody together, and we're going to get out of here all at once. It's going to happen.
That's dope. You heard it. This is the dream. This is the dream. This is a moment in time, and this is something to be looked back on. This is the come up right now.
Facts.
Bro. See, I feel bad Kyle didn't get a mic. Kyle had a lot to add to this.
Yeah,
Kyle,
sometimes.
we're wrapping up. Come on over to my mic and do some shout outs.
I don't.
Other way.
All right, I run this way. All right, so I don't have too much for shout-outs, but I more or less got something to say with...
Right into the mic, right up on
I got more or less something to say with Kev. There's some things that need to be clarified a little bit.
Uh-huh.
He's got some nicknames over the past few years.
Right. I have like
some people might not be caught up on
I'm
that.
not
So he started...
Kev, I'm not Candy.
Candy.
Listen.
Candy's been his nickname for
That's
almost
a-
everybody.
I'm not
Don't
Slow-Mo
change.
Kev.
Yeah, that's
No,
why.
I'm not Slow-Mo Kev.
There's a
I'm
story
not
behind
Candy. I'm not Kev. I'm Bowzer, brother.
He's
That's-
just Big
that's
Body
what-
Bowzer.
I'm Big Body Bowzer.
Yeah.
AKA Big Body Bowzer. Like, that's what you have to call me now. Like, this is serious.
Big body, you know?
I don't even answer the Candy no more. So if you know me, don't call me.
You'll catch us calling him Candy, though, stuff.
I caught it. I was like, what?
It's a skater nickname. They really
It is
call me
skater.
Candy.
We're all skate. I mean, we're gonna skate till we die. Rest in peace, Jake. Rest in peace, Shorts. I mean,
Facts.
man,
Facts.
right?
But
Word.
Anyway, just wanted to clarify that for everybody.
Word.
My name's Kyle. I'm gonna be present with a lot more of the group. I just happen to find myself having more time, and I'm looking to get these guys out of Springfield just as much as I am. So.
we out here.
We got
New
to
New
share
York
this
way,
night.
Cali way.
Organized Sound Podcast, my
All right.
guys. Thank you
Yes.
so much for coming through.
Much love.
We're wrapping it up here, and we'll see you in the next one.
All right.
Why you worried about how the next nigga flexing? When you dumb niggas gon' learn your lesson. Back off cause my patience you be testing. And now I just can't keep dealing with all this negativity. So keep that bullshit to yourself cause it don't mean shit to me. Nah. Say that shit for the birds. Say that shit for the birds. Give a fuck what you heard. I don't give a fuck what you heard. You can say that shit for the birds.